I should have done the countdown. I didn't see where it was. I need to figure it out eventually because I kind of want to steal the idea from you because it's so amazing.
Autumn was like freaking out about it this morning when I did it.
I saw that. That was so cute. All right. Well, I think we're supposedly live. My YouTube browser has not caught up yet. There it is. There it is. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, hello, everyone. I like how I just got an email about the fact that I went live. Why?
I love it.
I need to like turn off all my notifications. Okay, well, hi, everybody. How are you guys? We have lots of friends here joining us today. And of course, we have the lovely Brook Writes. And we're going to be doing some writing sprints today, or productivity sprints. They might not all be writing for all of us, but we're going to be productive. We're going to get some stuff done. Yeah. Brooke, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. It's so funny because I always ask people this and I always get asked, but I'm never prepared, you know?
Okay. No hard feelings.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm Brooke. I have a channel here on YouTube. I make AuthorTube videos. I make some BookTube videos. And I also sprint every Saturday morning around 10 a.m. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, go check out my channel.
I like the around. I like how you leave the option to be flexible.
Well, because sometimes I sprint with people in different time zones, so it doesn't end up being 10.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's just really funny.
Don't want to make promises I can't keep.
Oh, totally. All of Brooke's channel information is going to be linked down below. We are also working on a collab video this weekend where we are trying time blocking. So this is time blocked into both of our schedules, which is really fun. So for those of you interested, the collab is going live on both of our channels on Thursday. So that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm pumped. It's going to be great.
It's going well. So yeah. We have Brooke here. I'm not sure I've ever seen Brooke, but welcome. And she spells her name differently than you, Brooke.
Well, it's funny though, because that's not my actual name. So I mean, I just spell it however I want.
I don't know if I knew that. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you choose Brooke?
Well, my name's Brooklyn.
Oh,
so okay. Just a shortened version, but yeah. So there's no really official spelling of it because it's not actually my real name.
Okay, that makes sense.
That might have been misleading.
That's so fun. Keenan is here. Hey, Keenan, haven't seen you in a while, but glad to have you back. Sophie is here. Jackie's here. Liv is here. Kaylee is here. Gio says, hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? I know I'm doing well, but I don't want to speak for everybody else. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm great. I'm here. So how could I not be?
Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Keenan's feeling stressed. I wonder why. Charlotte is here. Hello. I love your picture.
Yeah, isn't it so cute?
It's so cute. Keenan says, I realized I have a big project going on and it's making me doubt if I'll finish it, if it's good, etc. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope that you get all of the ideas and all of the reassurance that you need. Because I know that everybody hits that point at some point in their novel where they just start doubting stuff. So you might have just been with it for too long and you just need a break or something. But you're not alone in that. Liv is a bit tired. Gio says, what's everyone working on today? I started a brand new story on Brooke and Autumn's life. Yep, that they were doing earlier today. So I hope to get some more progress in that now. Awesome, Gio. Brooke asked what everyone writes. Brooke, do you want to start with that?
Sure. So currently I'm writing a new adult romance. So that's what's going on right now. But my previous one was an adult romance that's kind of sitting right now. I'm a little mad at it. So it's in a timeout. And then on the back burner, I have a fantasy novel, YA, possibly adult, probably more YA though. But that might be my now project. So I don't know.
Ooh,
that's what I'm writing. Yeah.
Exciting. I write science fiction and fantasy, currently working on the reread between drafts 2 and 3 of a high fantasy novel. That's probably the first in a series, but we don't know that for sure yet. So Gio says, I know that feeling. Just try your best not to worry about it and convince yourself it's good. Good advice. I love starting new projects. What's the genre? Princessa is here. Hello. I know she was on Brooke's live earlier. Yeah. Chloe is here. Hi, Chloe. I just lost my place. Alice Cho is here. Says, hello, everyone. Still working on homework, but is essay writing, so I will be getting some words in. Amazing. Yeah. Katie Ann is here. Hello. Autumn is here. Hey. Jacqueline is here. Hi. I'm not sure I've seen you either, but welcome. Wow, these are potentially a lot of new faces. Hi. I'm not sure how to. Oh. I'm going to say Quinn, maybe?
Definitely, yeah.
Quinn. Well, that's a cute cat, Quinn. I love that. And welcome. Gio says I write dystopian, fantasy, thriller, and romance most of the time. However, the story is dystopian, fantasy, and romance. Fun. Wanted to explore dystopian about royalty, so I'm excited too. Very cool. Ooh, Alex has joined us. Hey, Alex. Michael is here. Hello. Wow, a lot of new names. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you found my channel. And we're going to be super productive today. So Jamie J is here and says, I really should be writing, but I can't stop watching Harry Potter stuff and Draco Malfoy edits. I don't know if you've seen like Harry Potter TikTok stuff and like Draco Malfoy on TikTok edits and whatnot, but they're amazing.
I haven't, but very recently I've been seeing this like merge that people are doing of Cedric and Draco's faces, and it just creates this like insanely good looking guy, and everybody's obsessed with it.
I'm gonna have to look that up when we start our first sprint.
You should. I wish I would have saved it on Instagram, but I didn't. I don't know what they're calling it. Is it like Cedric Malfoy or something? I don't know. But
okay. I'll look it up for sure.
Okay.
Gio has a character that is heavily inspired by Draco. I love him to pieces. That's amazing. Katie says that Saturday is my homework day, so I'll be working on German homework today, but I'm glad for the sprints and chats. Absolutely. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful. I love genre blending. Absolutely. Sounds very productive. I don't know what that was too.
You were like, why did you choose Brooke?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hello all. Hi, Juanita. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, that is so cute.
That is so cool. I love that.
Oh, that's so cool.
I wish I was more artistic. Like, that's something that I've always wanted, you know?
I wish I could draw. I really wish I could draw. CB is here. Hi, CB. I can't wait for updates on how your fan fiction is going.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Michael says hello. Ooh, Sophie is trying a 10K day. Ooh, that means that we should start thinking about our first sprint. How long do you guys want to go for? Let us know in the chat, and I will get to that hopefully soonish. Liv is working on a paranormal fantasy today. Woohoo and thank you. Kaylee says I'm writing a fantasy short story. Exciting. Okay. Planning my NaNoWriMo story. It's a it's an MCU. What does that mean?
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
I think.
I was getting Marvel Universe, but didn't know what the C stood for. And then WWE Harry Potter Dogma crossover featuring the Tony Stark Pepper Potts the pepperoni pairing. That is, I've never heard that like couple name. That is amazing.
Yeah. They said it on my stream the other day. They were like, I'm working on a pepperoni fan fiction. And I was like, what is that? And then they were like, Pepper Potts and Tony Stark. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Hi, I'm gonna call you Tass, I think, Tasnim. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that, but hello. I have discussed what my project is about in a couple of videos. Honestly, not entirely sure which one's off the top of my head, so I can't necessarily point you to one. I did just post a video about all of the books that I want to write, including this book that I'm currently working on, and so that might give you a little bit more context if you want to check that one out. I know I've talked about it more in depth, but not really sure where. So glad you could join us, though. The High Low Hive with Jez says, Hi, I'm Jez. I'm new. I write poetry, speculative fiction, and horror. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Quinn is fine. Thank you. He was an old foster cat of mine called Poseidon. Oh, such a good name.
I love that so much.
That is amazing. He's really cute. I kind of like see like a blue gray on him too. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Potter TikTok is my downfall. I agree.
This is why I don't have TikTok, because I would get lost.
Oh, it's a black hole for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Michael says, right now I'm finishing up some vacuuming. Look at you go. Yes, yeah. All the productivity.
Yes.
Princessa says, do you guys have any idea what you're doing for Nano? No.
As I mentioned before, maybe the fantasy that I have on the back burner, but like probably not. I'm probably going to start a new project because that's what I do.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do all of Nano. Like I'm not going to be able to do that because of what I'm working on in DE right now.
Yeah.
But I might set a goal to like start drafting something in addition to working on the rewrite of DE.
That's fair.
Brooke asked if anyone is entering Pitch Wars tonight. I am not ready for Pitch Wars, so no. But that is, I didn't know it was tonight though. That's so cool.
Yeah, Angela is doing it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I didn't know it was tonight. That's crazy.
That's awesome. Also, before we're about to get to sprint times, and so we'll be starting our first sprint very soon. But if you are here, please make sure to remember to give the stream a like and subscribe to me and Brooke if you have not already, because we like doing this stuff often. And so make sure that you do that so that you can join us in the future. Charlotte suggests 2017, 15, 18, 18, 15, 15, 15, or 17. Kind of looks like 1818.
I was literally going to say that. I was going to be like, I like 1818.
You know what? I'm glad we agree. We're going to start with 1818. I need to pull up my timer. Awesome. Just share it. I should have done this beforehand.
Oh, well.
I always forget.
Me too.
I'm fine.
I know.
That's fine. It's not the end of the world.
No.
We're doing 1818. Perfect. And so without any further ado, we are going to start our first sprint of the stream. It's going to be 18 minutes and 18 seconds, and we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everybody. Good luck. That's time. Very cool. What did you get to work on during that one, Brooke?
I was just reading some of Empire of Storms.
Nice.
Yeah. I see that smile.
Of course you do. I love that. Amazing.
I just found such a good line. Like, okay.
Wanna share it?
Yeah. I just tabbed so many things right now. But so I don't know how you say his name. I say like Adion.
Sure.
You know who I'm talking about. But he was like, my life as a warrior was chosen long before that battlefield. And I was just like,
I like that. So
yeah.
good.
How did you do? What did you work on?
So something that I was trying to work on earlier this morning but didn't finish is what I was working on.
Okay.
Going back through some of my like top videos and optimizing them in like adding better descriptions and adding cards and stuff just because it makes sense and I just haven't done it yet. So
nice.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Also, let us know what you worked on and how you did in the chat. Keenan says debating to either outline the story with rewrites in the new version or just start writing. You'll have to let us know what you decide to do. Okay, yeah. CB said MCU stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thank you so much. I knew that somewhere in my brain, but like when I read that, there was just like an absolute disconnect.
I feel that.
Michael says, I've always wondered what it'd be like to sprint for 12 hours, 34 minutes, and 56.789 seconds. You know what? If you choose to do that, please let us know because I'm not. Tasnim says that I pronounced that right. That's good. Okay, yeah. So actually, when I was looking back at some of my videos, I forgot I have a playlist on my channel called My Novels. And so there's a pretty high bet that I talk about what I'm currently working on and stuff in more depth in some of those videos, if that's where you want to try and find that information. Fan fiction, yep. Okay. Oh, there are a lot of comments. Wow. Y'all are chatty. This is great. Gio said, has anyone ever gotten a story idea from watching shows and blending two books together? I got my idea from imagining Selena Sardoth. I'm so sorry. I hate that I just pronounced that wrong. Selena Sardothian kissing Draco Malfoy.
Selena Sardothian is too much for Draco Malfoy.
I mean, like, probably, but like, yeah. I would read the freaking out of that.
It's just funny because, like, to me, Draco is like, he's like not actually a villain. He wants to be, but he's soft. But anyways,
yeah, he's a total wannabe bad boy, but he just can't. I think Selena would like run over him.
Yeah, she would. Yeah,
absolutely. That sounds very interesting, though.
It does.
Quinn says, thank you. He is a sassy fat cat now living his best life somewhere out there in the world. Well, I hope that he's doing well.
Yeah.
Charlotte asked what Pitch Wars is. I don't know.
Then I don't really know.
I think it's similar to Pit Mad.
I think so.
Where like,
is it not on Twitter though? I don't know if Pitch Wars is on Twitter.
I don't know. I don't know where else it would be.
I don't know. That's a good point.
Honestly, I'm sorry, Charlotte. I'm not entirely sure.
Someone will know.
Hopefully, someone somewhere. Oh wow. Katie says I've made the kind of dumb decision to write 2 projects for Nano. Okay, but do you mean like splitting Nano into 2 projects or doing like complete Nano for 2 projects?
50K on 2 projects.
I'm just asking.
No, I know. Like, if you're doing Milwordy, I mean, that would be good.
Oh yeah. I mean, fair. That would fit the Milwordy required words.
Yeah.
Author JC Carpenter has joined us. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Emily has joined us. Hello. Laura said, just got here in time for the sprint. Perfect. Panda Red, I think this is somebody new to my channel as well, so welcome. Says, I'm writing a plan for my next chapter. It's exciting as it's when the story really starts. Totally. I have no time to write as I just started year 10 in school, but we move. Absolutely. Good for you. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that too. RP's isn't he?
Oh my gosh, don't come at me like that. Yeah, honestly, Kaylee, that's really funny, but I wanted to do a little bit longer than 15 and 17 I didn't like, but I liked 18. So for whatever reason, my brain was okay with that today. That's so funny. Thank you for pointing that out. Awesome. People are just saying hi. CB says they don't have TikTok because no idea what that is, and I can't even get the track and trace app on my phone. So yeah, the Tony Stark meme where he says he's a piping hot mess springs to my mind. Fair. The Novel Nano says, I am late, but I am here. There's no such thing as being late to a live stream. Welcome. I'm so glad you got to join us. And we did just start the sprint, so that's perfect. Ooh, it sounds like Michael just finished his book.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Gio asked if we have any other teen writers in the house today. Let us know in the chat. That's funny. Michael says, well, now I'm doing the I'm doing the vacuuming now. Does that answer your question? Oh yeah, riding the high for sure. All right, we have another teen author. That's awesome. Badbury book. What? Very Bad Books is here and says, good morning. Hello. Okay, perfect. Oh, wow. Gio just drove on the highway for the first time yesterday. That's scary, but I promise it gets so much easier.
Yeah, I remember you saying that you were going to get your license soon. That's exciting.
Brooke was terrified the first time I did that. Don't worry, it gets easier. Totally. Wow, people are just chatting. So I'm just going to kind of breeze through these. The Novel Nana says, smash that like button, y'all. Thank you so much to her for reminding. I look so intense. What was I doing?
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
Okay, well, that's good. At least I was, in deep concentration. That's good. Holy buckets. Brooke says, thinking of starting my 13th novel today.
Oh gosh.
You know what? Go you. That is incredible, but I cannot fathom that. That is amazing.
Yeah, that's wild.
This is Sage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it was, but I needed to ask. Sage says, hello, my darlings. Internet parent on their way to bed, reminding you to stretch, hydrate, back up your work, and Hulk smash the like button if you haven't already. Do all the things. She's been commenting that on every single stream, and I love it. I like how she calls herself the internet parent. We appreciate you.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. I do not know what that means.
I think it's an RP thing. Because, so I don't know if this is the context behind it, but RP has a thing with pandas, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's pandas or koalas, but one of those are inherently violent and apparently because they look very cute and cuddly, but they're actually violent, and it might be koalas and not pandas. So I don't know if that's where that comes from. I think it's koalas. So maybe that's not where it comes from, but that's what I thought of. Murder bears.
Who was it that literally just said that? Okay, the Novel Nana. Will you please explain to us what that is? I would really appreciate that. Just because I'm a little bit lost. Awesome. Leah popped in to say hi. The Novel Nana responded to Brooke and said, I am gathering my supplies and will write on the next sprint. To be fair, I have been writing in the comments, just saying hello to all. I love that. Oliver has joined us. Hello. Slight problem, and then I'm vibing too much. to the Ravenclaw common room ambience. I have on rather exciting. That's so fun.
I love the Ravenclaw common room.
I like the Hufflepuff. I'm sorry, the Hogwarts library, just like the general library.
Yes,
one.
I like the Shell Cottage one too. I think it's raining in that one, and it's really fun.
I haven't heard that one. I'll have to look into it. Diane says, my golden loves, I can't stay long, but just wanted to say hello and hit that like button. So many people are saying that. I love that. Oh, I didn't even click on it. I'm so sorry.
I was wondering.
It's because I made it all up. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. Quinn says, I've got to leave early, but got 406 words done. Progress is progress. Progress is absolutely progress. 406 words in 18 minutes and 18 seconds is fantastic. Good for you. Loved having you here. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, cool. Kaylee made a mock cover for their short story during that sprint. So cool. 405 words. Awesome. Oh my gosh, 992 words for that sprint, almost 4K for the day. Wow, amazing, incredible. 381, nice. Listened to an audiobook and worked on my Q4 goals. Nice.
Ooh.
I will be working on my Q4 goals in this next sprint. Amazing, great job. Hello, darling, at the Novel Nana. I ended up unloading groceries for the sprint.
Nice.
Great, good for you. That's awesome. And very important, I must say.
Food is very important.
Oh, absolutely. Princessa says 301. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Talking about groceries and stuff. I made pepper pasta last night for the first time. Have you ever had that?
I'm sorry, did you say red pepper pasta?
Yeah.
No,
like
I
a
haven't.
red pepper sauce for the pasta.
Red pepper. I've had red pepper sauce, though, on stuff. It's incredible.
I don't know why I haven't made it before. It was so good.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have Freshie in the States. It's like a health food kind of thingy. I don't know. And they have red pepper like dressing stuff on some of their things here, and it's super good. So I don't know if it tastes anything similar to that, but
I mean, sounds amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Juanita was recording a video about descriptions. Nice.
Right.
Panda got through the first part of the plan of the next chapter, about 1/5 of the way through, I think. Nice. Laura is working on notes for their review of the craft Hooked. Nice. And also taking stuff from it to put on my new plotting Bible.
Oh,
great. Christina Everhart and Aldridge Killian have something on their mind, and it involves sending letters and breaking up Tony and Pepper when Natasha tries to tell Happy he doesn't believe her. Ooh, Happy's a villain in this fanfic. That's fun. Pitch Wars is a bit more than Pit Mad. It's where people help you. It's a website that explains it better. Cool. But they may help you work on your book, and then there's a showcase for agents. Oh, okay. Interesting.
This might be where you get like a mentor who's already published a book. I don't know.
Sounds like what it is. That's really neat. That's really cool. The high-low, I'm just going to say Jez because it's a tongue twister. So I write by hand and have to estimate word counts, but I got around 125 week, but more words than I have in like 2 weeks. Hey, progress is progress.
Great.
125 words is great. I've definitely had sprints where I've only gotten like 4 words, and so like it's awesome.
That's fair.
Katie says, I am kind of splitting the 50,000 in half for both projects, but my stretch goal is to get closer to like 70 or 80, but I think one project will get more of the 50 than the other. Holy cow. Wow. My gosh.
Oh, it's on Twitter.
Okay, perfect. So it is on Twitter. It is the contest where you pitch 3 different pitches in hopes of getting some representation or interest in your book. Agents fight in a frenzy over you. That sounds so fun. Is that why it's called Pitch Wars? I love that.
Wait, is this Pitch Wars or what was Pit Mad?
Pit Mad is also on Twitter, but you just put one. You only tweet one thing.
And that's what just happened like a couple weeks ago or a week ago or something, right? Okay.
Yeah. Because I know that happens every quarter. I would love to participate in one, but I don't know if my book is going to be ready for a few more months. So
fair.
Gio says that's the point. My lead character, Cardinal, runs over Prince Wilder all the time. We all know who runs the relationship. So the Selena equivalent. I love that.
That's fun. I love that.
Awesome. Asked how the grandkids were. I love that. Okay, yeah, maybe thinking of something else. Listen to Laura. She knows what she's talking about. We got another teen writer. Awesome. That's so cool, you guys. Way to go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The novel, and like, way to just like do it and not let anybody tell you that you can't. Like, that's so amazing.
Totally.
Grandkids just got picked up. That's why I was late to the sprint. That's so fun. Michael says, I once saw someone comment, hi, am I late when the stream already ended and the last goodbyes were rolling in?
Okay, that's so funny.
That might be a little bit late. You're right. You're just
that's actually hilarious.
Awesome. Got a funny feeling that it's koalas. Yeah, I feel like pandas are peaceful.
I think so.
Koalas seem like they are just furious. You know what? I love that. We're just building a nice little family.
Yes. Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either. That's so funny. Diane has a great vibe. We love her.
Yeah.
Gio has to go very sadly, but if you're still sprinting in about an hour, I will be back. We will probably still be sprinting, which, speaking of, let's talk about sprint number 2. How long do you guys want to go for this one? Let us know in the comments. I'm thinking longer than 1818, but let us know what you guys are feeling. Okay, I think this is about Pitch Wars. There we go. I was confusing Pit Mad and Pitch Wars.
Yeah.
It's such a great opportunity, but a lot of work. You prep your novel for a couple months and then submit it to an agent round. Oh, joy. Wow. The secret must be explained by Sage or RP. It's a club. A group of pandas are called sleuths. And, well, Sage can explain the rest. LLIDK, how much I'm supposed to... Is this like Fight Club where you're not allowed to talk about Fight Club?
I'm gonna text RP right now.
Can you make it a group chat?
Sure.
Thanks.
Also, do you know a group of crows is called a murder?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's pretty common knowledge, but...
I thought that was so cool when I first found that out. I was like... It's so cool. I like so badly want to use that in a book too, like A Murder of Crows or something. It's also a great book title.
Oh yeah.
Renee says, question, I know Brooke and I talked about this some in her last stream, but do people vlog like at night or is it just throughout the day? You can vlog whenever you want to vlog. I vlog at night all the time.
I'm a grandma, so I don't stay up late. That might be offensive to grandmas who do stay up late. So, I mean, I go to bed at like 10 o'clock. So, I mean, I don't really vlog at night because I'm asleep for most of it.
Okay, we were talking about this because, like I mentioned earlier, Brooke and I are doing a collab right now. Before we started the stream, we were talking about how it was going. Brooke said she woke up at 5 a.m. this morning. I said I woke up at 10. So...
Yeah, if you want the contrast.
I think that's so funny.
Well,
I mean,
sorry.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, my alarm went off, and like during the week, if I try and get up that early, I usually snooze it. But I woke up and I was like, I'm doing time blocking today, and I was like, I have to get up.
That is so amazing. I love that. Whereas mine, okay, I didn't start my time blocking until like 10. So that's when my first one was. So I actually woke up at like 7:30 and then fell back asleep because I was like, I don't have to be up yet.
Like, honestly, I find for getting up early, like I just need an incentive. Like I need to be excited about something. So.
Well, I'm glad you're excited about the time blocking. That's awesome.
It's such a nerdy thing to be excited about. I'm such a dork.
But like, it's not like that's it's. I think it's well. I'm also doing this too, so I think it's really cool. Katie says I personally vlog throughout the day, but sometimes I only write at night, so end up only having vlog footage at night. I would agree that my lighting is better during the day, but like I certainly don't let that stop me.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Brooke. Pit Match is the Twitter pitch contest. Pitch Wars is the mentorship contest. I love my fountain pen. That's amazing. No worries, I've done it too. It's about timing as opposed to being late or early. Okay. 25, 25, 25 to 30, 25, 25, 52, 24, 08, 25, 22, 22, 1935. We have London, who's 11, but writing a YA novel. That's awesome. 25 to 30, 26 minutes for the 26th of September. I was totally going to go with 25 because of how many 25 votes we got, but I actually kind of like that. So we're going to do 26 minutes, and that's close enough to 25. Sting used Murder of Crows in one of his song lyrics. That's cool. Howdy, I'm not sure what I'll get done today. Maybe watch a lecture on C.S. Lewis or work on my work in progress, crime novel, Children of Innocence. Cool. Well, whatever you choose to do, we're happy to have you here. CB says it's from the song All This Time, and it goes something like, in fussing and flapping and priestly black like a murder of crows. That's so cool. Okay, Jacqueline asked how long is this stream? We'll be going somewhere between 2 and 3 hours. We've been going for 53 minutes now, so a while longer. We'll just kind of feel it out and see how it's going. We will be starting here momentarily. Our second sprint of 26 minutes, but I there have like 2 more comments to get through. Renee says, back to Katie, yeah, during the week I can only write at night because I'm virtual schooling with my kids during the day and house chores. Very fair. And London is new here. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Alrighty, so we're doing 26 minutes for our second sprint. I need to set that up. Okay, there it is. Cool. I got so scared I just removed it, but I did not.
100%.
All right, you guys, sprint number 2 of this stream. We are going to be starting in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everybody. That's 10. Alrighty. Let me turn the banner off. How did you do, Brooke?
I read some more. I don't know. I didn't keep track of the pages, but
So
I'm
fun.
36% done the book. I just updated my Goodreads, so.
That's fantastic. That's really funny. Awesome. I did enough of like the little random things that I like needed to do that I should be able to actually focus on rereading in this next sprint, which was really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of felt like my brain was scattered, and now that I've kind of taken care of some of those things, I'm like more ready to actually be in a place to reread, and so that's exciting.
That's good.
Yeah.
You reminded me that I have to work on my October goals, so I think that's what I'm going to do next sprint.
I was kind of like, one of my things that I needed to do was like review my list that I have written down for my October and Q4 goals. Yeah, I think it's like good enough for me to start filming, and then I'm sure when I'm filming, I'll like overcommit to something or like come up with other goals that I have. But like I have enough of an outline, which is good. Cool. Well, let us know how you guys did in the comments, and I'm gonna catch up on the chat. So Brooke said checking out for now, but we'll be back soon. If anyone wants to connect, I am author Brooke on IG, and then I checked my Instagram and she had followed me. And so that's really sweet. Thank you, Brooke. After suggesting that last sprint time 26 for the 26th, Michael said, wait, it is the 26th, right? And I was like, then that made me be like, oh my gosh, is it? And then it was. So
that's so funny.
Zoe joined us. Is it Zoe or Zoe, do you think?
I would say Zoe, but I don't know.
Okay. Zoe says, just joined. Am I too late? You're never too late. We have been going for like an hour and 20 minutes. We will probably do at least one, maybe two more sprints. So you've got plenty of time. Nope. Still going to be streaming for at least one more hour. Thank you for answering that for me. Haley joined us. Hello, Haley. Sophie got 516 and finished the scene. Nice. CB says, Rhodey collects Pepper from Bruce and Natasha's house and brings her back to Tony's. They discover that Tony hasn't eaten anything all day and he has a migraine. Pepper makes him an omelet. That's so cute. Do you post your fan fiction anywhere, or is this just like a fun project?
Mm-hmm.
Like, please let us know if you post that somewhere. Alice says 450 and finished my biolab report. Nice. Way to go. We love accomplishing homework.
Yeah, 100%.
Haley says, I think I'm going to read this evening because my stomach hurts and it's preventing me from writing. Well, I'm sorry.
That sucks.
But yeah, of course, be nice to yourself. Take the evening off.
Definitely.
Read a nice book. Anna Howell says, a little of the course watched, got distracted, and then watching an interview of C.S. Lewis's stepson. Interesting. Zoe wrote exactly 200 words. Nice. It's always fun when that works out. Sarah, hi, welcome, by the way. I don't think I've seen you on here yet, but wrote 863 words, which is amazing.
Wow.
CB wrote 118 words and spoke to their mother. Zoe said, I joined a little late. No problem at all. The novel Nana says, got some stuff brainstormed and made my to-do list for the rest of the day. Wrote in my journal, bathroom break, and took Tylenol because I have a toothache.
Oh.
Well, you got a lot done. I'm sorry about the toothache, though. Alex is reverse outlining their novel and got 295 words. I've definitely noticed writing an outline takes much longer in terms of words than drafting. Yes, for sure. Megan says, hi, I just got here. Hopefully I'm going to be outlining my new project. Exciting. 130 words, give or take. Thanks for the productivity. I have to split. Got to take the kids to the pumpkin patch today. We'll have so much fun.
Dude, I love that.
I want to go to a pumpkin patch or like an apple orchard or something so bad. Like it does not feel like fall because I think it was like 84 degrees in Texas. And so like it's hot. but like,
I mean, like,
want to do fall things.
What is your fall? Like, how cool do you get, and when?
it doesn't happen here. It goes from being like this to like, and like, okay, it happens in such a way where all the trees just die. It doesn't like, it's not pretty. Whereas when I lived in Minnesota, we would get like beautiful falls.
Totally. Yeah, everything's changing color here right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is it pretty?
It is. Yeah. I mean, I haven't been getting outside that much because I work from home and I hardly leave the house, but we did leave the house yesterday and today. So yeah, it's nice.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's something I didn't think about with working from home, even though I know that that's what a lot of people are doing right now, is like that you never leave your house except to maybe get groceries.
Yeah, I didn't leave the house all week. I left on Friday. We went for a walk because I was like, I need to get out of this house.
Sure.
But yeah, like if I didn't make an effort, like we got our groceries delivered. So
wow. So like almost like full hibernation, like absolutely no contact with the outside.
And when it's winter, like I'm not going to go for walks anymore because it's going to be way too cold. So like, I don't even know. I'm just going to go completely stir crazy, honestly.
Okay, fun. Can't wait to see that in your vlogs.
Oh yeah.
JC said, got about a page and a half handwritten in my outline. Awesome. Emily says, trying to figure out how to be good at Instagram. Good luck. It's hard. I was going to recommend something, but then totally forgot what I was going to say. So
I can recommend something. Angela did a video. Author Angela Ann has a video on how she plans out her Instagram content, I believe.
That's what I was thinking about. Thank you so much.
I figured.
Yeah.
So go check her out. She made an awesome video. She plans like 6 months of content in like 1 day or 2 days. Yeah.
She takes 2 days a year, obviously 6 months apart, and just dedicates the entire day to planning out her Instagram content.
Crazy.
That is like absolutely insane, but like I love the concept, and I might try it for like a month at a time because I cannot do 6 months.
No.
London says 234 words. Nice. Katie finished their German homework and putting the finishing touches on a video. Well done. Netta says hi, and I did pronounce it right. Perfect. You just never know. So thank you for telling me that.
No, exactly.
Hello. Jacqueline got precisely nothing done. Excellent. I love that. Michael says, I've not led Sarah Labrat astray, thank God. That's really funny. Yes, today is the 26th. I lost my place. CB says, I am on AO3 and fanfiction.net under the name Pepperoni Fan 1982. I love that. Pepperoni. I do not know why I've never heard that before, but I can't get over how much I love that.
I haven't either. It's amazing.
Brittany got 113. I should have counted the words I erased and rewrote. Had to be at least 110. Okay, but like solid progress. That's awesome. Megan says, trying to come up with a job for my protagonist to get fired from at the beginning of the story. Anyone have any ideas? I wish I knew more of what your story was about.
Yeah. I have trouble coming up with jobs for my characters in like contemporary. I don't know. I'm really bad at it. I always want to just make it something to do with writing. And I'm like, well, that's too like cliche.
I love that. They could always be like an artist or something.
True.
Because then that's more of jobs are so hard. That's part of why I love fantasy, is I'm like,
they don't have to have jobs.
The jobs are just more like abstract.
Yeah, they're not traditional.
Correct.
Yeah.
I would have a couple more contemporary books I have ideas for, but like that's one of the things I'm scared about is like the realism aspect of, they need things like jobs.
Yeah, and like they have to pay rent and, all that good stuff. I mean, fantasy obviously has currency, but you know what I mean.
Right. It's a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot of words. Haley says, I love fall. I want to do more fall things.
Same.
Princessa is hoping to get 20K today, currently on 17K. Awesome.
Exciting.
CB says, my mother lives in Houston, Texas. I was there about this time last year. Oh, very cool. Jacqueline says, where do you announce these live streams? I tend to catch them last minute, but I'd like to be more intentional about joining them. In my Q4 video, okay, so I normally just like randomly schedule them, or like at least have been. For the rest of the year, though, I will be doing them more frequently, probably like every Saturday-ish. I'm sure there will be some exceptions, but roughly every Saturday. I need to get better at announcing them. I normally announce them a couple hours before or the day before on my Instagram, which is at Brook Writes. And I schedule them on YouTube. So if you follow me, they should pop up on your suggested page like a day or so beforehand. But I need to get like an actual announcement format or something.
I mean, it's hard. Like, and YouTube doesn't do a good job of advertising them. Like, they're almost impossible to find like on your channel, right? When you go in, like live streams. So
yeah, it's a little complicated. I'm still trying to figure it out. Juanita says we don't get much fall weather or colors here in Arizona. It is 107 here now. My sister just moved to college last weekend in Arizona, and I bet she hates the hot weather, but she chose Arizona. So
why?
Because she wanted warmer than Minnesota, but she didn't want to go to Texas because she thought Texas was going to be too hot. And I'm like, it's not compared to Arizona.
That's wild.
Yeah. I need to text her. Thank you for reminding me.
It's like 73 here right now. Like it's decent. I
have no idea what that means in Fahrenheit.
That is Fahrenheit. 73?
Oh, 73. I'm sorry. I thought you said like 7.3, and I was like, I don't know what that means.
No, it's 22 degrees Celsius.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pleasant.
Yeah, it's good.
It's very pleasant. The Novel Nana says, good luck on the new project. Could your character get fired from maybe a crap job one she's not interested or good at? That's a good idea. That could also show, like, I think the reason for her getting fired, or I'm not sure if we talked about the gender of the character, but the reason the character gets fired is probably more important than the job itself.
Yeah.
But interesting. Zoe says, I don't live there, but my friend has a house in Vermont, and all the trees are gorgeous in the fall. I want to experience a Vermont fall so freaking bad.
I don't even know where that is. I mean, like, I know it's a state, but like.
It's on the East Coast, like sort of, I think it's above New York. Or it's like
okay.
Close to New York, but they just have beautiful falls for whatever reason.
What cities are there? Is there a city I would know, like, that's recognizable?
I don't know.
Because like I always recognize cities. Like I'm like, oh, like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and like Boston, Massachusetts. Just like I don't know.
The 3 largest cities in Vermont are Burlington, South Burlington, and Rutland. And apparently Montpelier might be the capital.
Okay.
Manchester.
I feel like I've heard of Burlington.
Okay. I have not. So
anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter. I just don't know geography, so.
Sure. That's funny. I mean, like, I don't either. So who freaking knows at this point? Netta says I'm at 1,300 out of 3,000. So I'm almost halfway done with their goal for the day. That's so cool. Maybe dog walker, barista, waitress, or store clerk. And just started on Instagram. I could use help too. I would absolutely recommend checking out Angela's video, like Brooke mentioned. It was like crazy helpful. I was shocked.
And motivating. Like it made me want to be better at Instagram. And like yeah.
Totally. Absolutely. Great suggestions. In an effort to make it feel like it's autumn here in California with no seasons, I bought 3 little decorative pumpkins to put on my desk with my YouTube videos. That's so cute.
Adorable. I love it.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, Angela's video was awesome. Sophie says, I know what you mean. LOL, nothing changes in Arizona. It's just hot and less hot.
Yeah.
CV says it gets cold and nasty around the end of September in the UK. I can totally picture that. That is why I don't go in the winter to the UK. Even when I've only been in like June a couple of times to the UK, and like even then it was like 60 degrees at best, and I'm like, oh, cool. So
yeah, I've never been, so
if you get the opportunity to go, you absolutely.
I would love to go for sure. I mean, like, I know that it's typically, from what I know anyways, or have heard, it's pretty like rainy and like you said, like a little bit on the chillier side, like even in the warmer months. So like I would love that. That's my kind of weather.
JC says there's a writer's reference book specifically to help you come up with careers for your characters. That's cool. Zoe says, I'm near the end of my first draft. Do you have any advice for the second draft? I would personally recommend letting it sit for at least 2 weeks, maybe even a month, and then rereading it all the way through and taking notes on what you want to change, like developmentally. Like big picture edits is what I call them, and then going back through and starting draft 2 is like how I personally do it. Do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, I 100% agree with Sarah. I don't really have any suggestions because how I did my second draft was I tried to edit my first draft and I cried over it, and then I put it to the side and started a new project. It's fine.
I don't know if I knew that. That's amazing.
It sounded a lot more dramatic than it was. It wasn't dramatic, but it was a frustrating experience. So I don't have a lot of advice, but keep pushing through, just like, yeah, but do that. Let it sit, read it, take notes. Yeah.
And when you reread it, it's going to be hard because you're going to probably want to change more things than you realize. However, just remember that like you are grateful for yourself, the version of yourself that got to write the rough draft, because now you have a starting point for the second draft. And honestly, it can only get better. So
also try not to do like copy edits while you're developmental editing, because you can get caught up in like sentence structure and like punctuation, but just save that for the end.
Totally. Like you're gonna, try to focus on the big picture stuff at like chapter level or plot level, like make things consistent throughout the story for draft 2. And then beyond that is when you can get like a little bit more picky about like the copy editing.
Yeah.
But that's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Alice says, what about a person working at one of the stores where they take and print pictures? Cute.
That's fun. I love that. That's very like cozy. I guess they're getting fired though, so it's not going to be cozy for long.
I just want to know why they need to be fired from a job. Also, I think we should start talking about our next sprint. How long would you guys like to go? I am down to do something, again, close or longer than 25, but let me know. I don't know what you're feeling, Brooke, but I know you're.
I'm down for anything.
Awesome. Renee says Angela Ackerman and Becca Puglisi actually came out with the Occupation Thesaurus not long ago. Very cool.
Fun. I love that.
Michael says, yes, I did take credit for finding this right. I'm not really sure how I got here.
I love it.
That's really funny. My biggest suggestion is that if you find somebody that you like who does live streams, it's best to follow them because then it will pop up in your suggested. Otherwise, it's really hard to find.
Very true.
Alex says, reread and take notes on your first draft about changes you want to make for your second draft. I agree. British Autumn is actually really pretty. I can't lie. Totally. Maybe, but also the ones with scheduled appointments for people to get their pictures taken. or go around the school to take pictures. Interesting. Okay. We're almost caught up. Panda says, oh, I went on a ski school trip to Vermont when I was 11. It was beautiful. Oh, nice. That's
wow.
awesome.
That's fun.
You know what? That just makes Vermont so much better. That's honestly like,
so
yeah, that's like probably way better for you knowing where it is than like the main city or whatever. It's
definitely.
like that's where Ben and Jerry's was founded.
Now I'll never forget.
I mean, fair. Hang on 1 second. Okay. I also need to make a note to text my sister. CB says, I think. Well, oh, that sounds right.
I could look it up. I have this awesome Google thing sitting right in front of me.
Crazy. I've never heard of it.
No, me neither. I know. It's this new thing.
Let us know if you find out. Jacqueline says it's almost 30 degrees, Southern Ontario sex. Yes. CB, we have been known to have 4 seasons in one day here.
Same.
Yeah. It's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And Novel Nana says, what's the name of the author tuber to watch for the Instagram video? Author Angela Ann. And the name of the video is... It was posted recently.
It was very recent. So if you go to just like her recent uploads, it'll be there.
Yeah, it should be like one of like the more easily like within the last like 4, I think.
Definitely.
But author Angela Ann. Megan at JC, that book sounds really cool. Do you know where I can find it? About the thesaurus. Okay, cool. She answered Angela Ann for us. On Amazon, it's called Careers for Your Characters, A Writer's Guide to 101 Professions from Architect to Zookeeper by Raymond Obstfield and Franz Newman, in case anyone is interested. Honestly, like I need that as my, like for myself and like trying to figure out what to do with my life.
Same. That sounds incredible.
I just need like a list of jobs. And I'm like, just have to like figure out.
That I'm actually qualified for.
That always helps. Or that I could easily be qualified for.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, we got to vote for 3347, 3030, 25 to 30, 2905, 28, 2001. Oh, she meant 3001. 3030, 3056, 3285. Do any of these jump out at you, Brooke?
I don't know. 28 sounds okay. I don't know what you think.
Sure.
Up to you.
Sure, let's do 28.
As you can see, I'm not a fan of seconds that much either. I almost said cents.
That's funny. I was going to say that's okay here. We don't have to do seconds. We can have a very nice 00 on the end of it.
I love it.
I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. Photo booth workers may get fired for posting pictures of customers less than PG photos. Interesting. I feel like that's that like everywhere, and everywhere always says that, okay, people in Texas are always like, yeah, this weather's so bipolar. And I'm like, have you never lived anywhere else? Like everywhere's weather is just weird.
Yeah, honestly though. Ben and Jerry's was founded in Burlington, Vermont. Yes.
Perfect. And we even get Burlington in there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm actually going to get to do some rereading this time. I will also probably go get food because I seem to eat on every single live stream I've ever been on. So
gotta keep it consistent.
I mean, yeah. But without further ado, we are going to start our third sprint of the stream, and we're going to do 28 minutes, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everybody. That's time. I never know what to do when this timer starts going off.
Yeah, I know, me either. It's always so awkward. I'm like, do I unmute myself and then shut it off and then like, take the sharing off? Like, I don't know.
And then I'm like, well, how long do I let it run for?
Yeah.
Like, do I stop it on the first one or is that not enough? Like, it's a process. How's the book?
It's good. I'm on page 257. So we're getting there.
Nice.
It's good. I love all of these characters. I love them. I love them so much. I just like read it and I'm just like, just in love.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Absolutely. Yes. They're so good.
Like, I don't think I've ever loved a main character so much.
Oh, I know. She's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome. I actually got started on rereading and I did a page and a half, which I'm very happy with.
Awesome.
And I got to eat, which was good. So
yeah, what did you have? Was it spaghetti?
It was the pasta that I made last night, so the red pepper pasta.
I was gonna say it must have been the pasta.
It was so good.
Awesome.
It was so good. Alice says, hey, my sprint time was picked twice in a row. That's really funny. You're just like on a roll with suggesting really good times. Yes. Ben & Jerry's is now doing vegan ice cream, and they're so good. They're like by far the best vegan ice cream out there. In my opinion, but they're the best. So
yeah, I think Ben & Jerry's is the king of ice cream, to be honest. So
they just do it so well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe I should work for Ben & Jerry's.
Maybe we should get free ice
and then
cream.
I can move to Vermont.
Yeah, there you go. Look at perfect plan. We got it all figured out.
All right, perfect. My life is scheduled. The novel Nana says I have to go now, but and put on supper, beans, fried taters, and skillet cornbread. Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Love and
I love cornbread.
Oh, I know. It's so good. Happy writing and thanks for the stream. Bye, everyone. I don't think she's still here, but if you are, it's always a pleasure to have you around. Thank you so much for joining us. Talenti is another good brand of ice cream to try out because I'm lactose intolerant too, and that's the one I eat. Interesting.
I've never heard of that.
Ooh, CB is going to make cornbread on Thursday. Gio says, I'm back. Welcome back. Lizzie says, hey, I didn't know this was on. I still have to go in a few minutes for dinner. No problem. Thank you for joining us while you could. Still on chapter 6. 1400 for the day, and no interesting words except for when the dog crushed the girl protag in her sleep. That's good. It definitely happened to me a lot growing up because I would sleep with my golden retriever, and he
golden
thought the bed was his,
so much.
I know, I miss him.
Yeah.
But he was like a 70-pound dog, and like the bed was his. I slept on whatever was left around him. Very fun. Yes. Nono Lala says, hi, I've just arrived. Does anybody know how long this will continue? Well, I think we can answer that. I don't know why. I'm feeling like kind of sassy. I did not mean for it to come out like that, so my bad. But we'll probably do like one more sprint and then wrap it up. Probably. CB says, I don't think Talenti is available in the UK yet. Interesting. Yeah, today's chapter is just a random day in the girl's life. I decided to add the dog scene to open it up. I like that. Okay, I'm now dancing to the Harry Potter soundtrack. This is such a vibe. That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, 100%. I love that.
Sistership is a word. I think so.
Yeah, that would make sense because, like, I feel like I thought it was sisterhood, but I mean, I guess sistership can be a word.
Yeah, sisterhood definitely is. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. I have no idea. Keenan is back. Giving himself 2 weeks off of writing so I can get caught up on school. Very smart.
Yes, definitely.
Do what you gotta do. JC says, I really need to disable my news alerts on the weekends. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I we don't have cable. We just have Netflix. So I don't watch the news ever.
Yeah, I just hate it when it like pops up on my phone,
Yeah.
What happens for you, but here we have a lot to be reporting on right now. So
yeah, mine doesn't. My phone doesn't do that, but I mean, yeah.
Okay, so there's like an intersection outside my window, but like a back roads intersection, and somebody just stopped in the middle of the intersection, and somebody got out of the car and then started walking away, and then the car drove off.
Was it like, what? You think somebody was like fighting and then they were just like, let me out of the car?
I have no idea. I'm watching the guy walk away. It's almost like they dropped him off, but were in a hurry, and so they like didn't pull into the actual drop-off area. I had to comment on that. That was like too much for me to process by myself. Okay. Gio said, okay, I asked this earlier on Brooks Live, but I want to see what everyone here thinks. So name recommendations for a snobby, stuck-up duchess who was after the prince. I like that.
Me too, Marilda.
Okay, is that how you would pronounce it? I like that.
Oh, I don't know.
I like Marilda. I just wasn't gonna try it. Red pepper pasta. So like a red pepper sauce on pasta, and it was really good. Suggested names: Blair, Claire, Catherine. Some recommendations I've received so far that I've loved were Alexis, Elizabella. I like that. Tamara, Alice, Vivian, and Camila. They're all so good though. Plus I like yours. I struggle so hard with picking names, plus it doesn't help that I'm addicted to C and E names. I'm addicted to C and K names.
I don't know that I have a preference.
Honestly, that's such a blessing. I have run out of K names to work with.
That's so funny. I've like never thought of that before. Wow. Huh. Okay.
If you notice it, I want you to let me know if you
will.
Lean towards one letter over others. Kaylee just finished the first scene of their short story. Congratulations.
That's so exciting.
Vivian is a good one. Question for Brooke. Do you plan to read Tower of Dawn before Kingdom of Ash?
Yes. Yeah. I honestly didn't even know that it was a companion novel. I literally just thought it was in there.
So that's like, okay, so she says that it's a companion novel, but maybe it's not. Like,
no, I think it's important, and I've heard it's very important, and I freaking love Kale, and I'm missing him in Empire of Storms, and I want him back. He's my bae, and I miss him.
Yeah, in Empire of Storms, it was like weird that he wasn't around.
It's extremely weird, and they've like mentioned it like 1 or 2 times. It's like, oh, he went to wherever to see if they can help him or whatever, you know. I'm really sad for him, and I miss him.
Yeah, he's in, like, that's what Tower of Dawn is all about, though. So
thank goodness I'm ready for it. I feel like I'm gonna read that one really fast because I just enjoy him so much. So
probably will, dude. You're still gonna finish like Kingdom of Ash before I do. I
don't think I will, honestly.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm still just trying to like enjoy reading right now and try to like get back into it. But I'm also trying to do that so that I can read the massive books that I want to read.
Yeah.
KOA. So
I mean, KOA is huge though. Like I feel like you'll be finishing it and I'll just be starting it, honestly. Right. What are you aiming for? Do you have like a predicted end date?
Ideally before the end of the year.
Okay, good. I can work with that.
Okay. Honestly, it would be great if we could finish it at like the same time.
That's what I know. That's what I was thinking too.
But I also don't want to get into it and then stop reading it because I'm still like not completely over my reading slump, you know? Totally. So like, yeah, I'm gonna try and finish the reread of the second book, The Throne of Glass. No, the other one, Akhmoff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That book. I'm trying to reread that one. I'm going to finish rereading that one just because that one's like so fun to read.
Yeah,
And then finish The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And then I will, hopefully at that point I will feel better and then be able to get into KOA. Again, I'm on like page 120 or something, but like I'm
out
gonna
of like 1,000.
I know, but I'm gonna have to start over because like I don't know what's going on.
That's totally fair. I should have started Empire of Storms over because I read like the first 50 pages and then I left it for like a month, but I didn't.
Nice.
Didn't start over. I should have. It's fine though. It's good.
It's fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sadie got 255 words when Nat tells Tony that she tried to tell Happy about the letters and that he wouldn't listen, and he realizes how and why Peter got kidnapped. Tony is absolutely furious and he fires Happy. Lots happening.
Yeah.
Sounds like he should be fired. Jacqueline got 11 pages covered in red ink. Fun. Nice.
Oh, I'm reading Empire of Storms. It's the 5th novel in the Throne of Glass series, or it's the 4th if you don't count the prequel. Right?
I think it's the 5th. Because Queen of Shadows is the 4th.
Well, if you're counting the prequel, it's the 6th.
Okay, but otherwise it's the 5th?
Yeah. So it's the 5th, and then, yeah, okay.
Yeah, which like also like book 0 or like the collection of novellas are important.
I wish that I would have read them. I read them at a fine time. I read them after Heir of Fire, I think. Or maybe I read them after Crown of Midnight. I think I read them after Heir of Fire. I don't know.
I think that's roughly when I read it too.
That Assassin's Blade was so heartbreaking. Like,
I know. Good though, but like that laid so many foundations for the series that I'm like, why wasn't this not actually book 1?
I know. Well, that's the thing. I just made the weirdest face. I know. I wish I would have just read it at the start, but I didn't. So.
Well, I mean, like that's just not how it was published either. So.
Oh no. So yeah. So I read it in publication order, but like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how I've been reading it too.
Totally.
But it's like hard, so who knows? Alex got 514 words. The outlining is speeding up now, and I'm working on the magic system.
Ooh.
I love a good magic system. Lucy got 388. Favorite quote, yeah, scooping up cat poop is one of my favorite activities in the world. I can't wait to do that. Fun. Got distracted and only got 373. That's not bad.
Oh, that's good.
Jacqueline says, think after this, I'm going to have a fireside editing moment. Nice.
That's fun.
JC said, I watched Diane's vlog last night and watching her dancing in celebration to finishing her 0 draft to her novel playlist, and it was so much fun to watch. Yeah, that was so cute.
It was adorable. I loved it.
And like how she has her bookshelf all lit up and stuff. So
so artistic. Like it's just so aesthetic. I can't handle it.
I like wish she and I lived semi near each other because I would love to like hang out with her and have like a wine and dancing night like that because it sounds like so much fun.
Dude, we both live in Canada and like we're so far away. Like it's like a day's drive, like 24 hours.
Yeah, I know. I always forget how just like wide Canada is.
Yep.
Yeah, joy.
And like we don't even live on opposite sides. Like I literally live in like central
Canada,
God. And she lives east.
Oh my gosh. You just have to move closer to her.
Well, if I move to where I want to move, I'm going to be even farther away because we're going to be on opposite sides of the country, like actual opposite sides of the country.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Sarah says that she's obsessed with N and J names.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to put a J name in a book just because whenever my friends date somebody and they're like a really not great person, it's always a J name.
That's hilarious.
And so I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever actually be able to include one just because of my mental block. And my friends are, they've been dating for a while, of course, and so like there's just like I keep just like crossing off potential J names. I'm like, all right, well that one's now ruined.
True. Yeah, there's those names that you just like can't get behind.
Totally. I'm like, yeah, I can't imagine how hard naming kids would be if naming characters is so hard.
Yeah.
Princessa also says, I love so many K names. Kaylee says, I'm addicted to boy names that end with N. I love that.
Uh-huh.
Sophie says, I always use A, S, and E names. Nice. Lizzie hit 15K exactly. That's amazing. Kaylee's in a reading slump too, and also in the middle of a big book. I'm so sorry. That's hard.
Yeah.
Alex said, okay, I was just wondering, I didn't read it before KOA, and that was a big mistake.
Okay. Good to know though. Like, but yeah.
Yeah. I think as long as you read it before KOA, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, when was it published? It didn't come out before KOA? Like, isn't it like book number?
It came out before KOA because KOA is the last one. I think it came out. Yeah, it was the one before that. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I was just thinking, I was like, wait, I wasn't supposed to read it like earlier, was I? But I guess it happens. Does it happen in like a parallel timeline as Empire of Storms? Like, is it detailing what he was doing during Empire of Storms or no?
I think a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure why it got its own book and couldn't just be included in Empire of Storms, but of course it's been like a while since I read it, so I can't totally speak on that topic.
Okay.
CB says, I don't have time for reading right now because grade 3 music theory prep has begun. Wow. I mean, that sounds really cool, but wow.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be doing one more shorter sprint before we wrap up. Like, would you guys like to let us know in the comments how long you might want to see that go for? And then, yeah. Geo said, I just decided to add a dragon in my book. I can't wait to see my main character slay it. Amazing. Lizzie says, I like R, K, M, and S names. I have one of each in this book. Nice. That would be such a fun like Easter egg if you always have an R, K, M, and an S name, like in every book you publish or something. That's just like.
That's so fun, actually.
I like always try to figure out like what kinds of Easter eggs I'm going to try and put in my books just because whenever I find an Easter egg in a book, I get so excited about it. So I was trying to like find something like that would be a cool one.
That's very fun.
And then you could like say that like in an author interview or something, and then people can like figure it out, and like it's gonna be great. This is how I think about things. Is I'm like, how will saying it in an interview make the audience react?
I love that. Like once people are like wholly obsessed with you, and then you got to be like, I did this, and everybody will just go nuts.
Yeah, but like you have to, of course, like lay the foundation first.
Yes.
So that when you get to that point, you can do those things. And that's what I'm working on is like, what are funny Easter eggs? Even if I'm the only person that ever knows about them, like that's cool.
Yeah, totally.
Lizzie said, thanks, finally a milestone after this slow day, but that is awesome. 15K is great. Ooh, CB says my nano novel is called Bed of Roses.
I like that.
Nice. Alice says, I'm writing my first fantasy novel without magic. It feels so weird. People are just people. That's really funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Jacqueline says there's a whole song, Canada is really big by the Arrogant Worms. What?
That's the band, the Arrogant Worms, and the song's called Canada is really big.
Cool. Please understand that as a non-Canadian, that is a very weird sentence.
I mean, I have no idea. I've never heard the song. It is very weird. I've never heard it.
Okay, that's really funny. What was that in reference to?
Me saying it would take Diane like a whole day to drive to me, and like we're not even that far away, really. We're only a couple provinces away.
Okay. Thank you. Geo said, I just added, in addition to dragons, added a caste system, birthmark system, and another romantic interest. This one, however, is in no way charming or nice, or welcome in the kingdom. Interesting. Author JC says, I don't have a specific letter for names I like, but I'm obsessed with unique, weird names, and especially ones if you can't tell if it's a boy or a girl looking at the name. Absolutely. I love names that can be used for either gender.
Me too, yeah.
Or, of course, non-binary. Basically, a name that could be used on anybody. I love those. I'm trying to become more politically correct in how I say stuff like that. So
me too,
because it's a process. And so Alex says it happens at the same time of EOS.
Empire of Storms.
Thank you. Just whenever I see anything that's any of the titles that say OS, I think of Shadows because Queen of Shadows is my favorite one. So I don't know why, but I was like, Earth of Shadows. That's not right. And like,
gosh, I love that.
Okay, so we have recommendations for our final sprint, and we got a 20, a 14, a 20, a 17, 17, a 24, 42, or a 15-minute wind down. I like 15.
Yeah, it's a good number.
It's always like a nice one to end on.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Lizzie's, then that's what we'll do. Thanks, JC, for recommending that. For my book, it's Rainier, Cami, Manuel, and Sienna. Nice. Those are very pretty.
Yeah.
What's the name of the prequel book to Throne of Glass? Should I read it before the rest of the series? The Assassin's Blade is a collection of short stories that is technically book 0, apparently, according to Sarah J. Maas. But I think Brooke and I both read it after the second or third book, and by then we had enough context with the rest of the story as a whole that it fit really well, but you could start there if you wanted to.
Yeah, like I don't really know. Like I think there's definitely two places you could read it. You could read it as the first book, like you could read it before any of them, or you could read it in publication order. So look up when it came out, because I can't remember if I read it after Crown of Midnight or if I read it after Heir of Fire. Because it is helpful to have some background information, because I think I wouldn't have been as emotional about what happened in that book if I didn't know things, you know? Wouldn't have had this impact.
Yeah. And like I have certainly enjoyed reading it in publication order, and so I would recommend. Yeah, I like what Brooke said about that. I second that, basically.
Because I think it's published in that order for a reason, right? So
yeah, for sure. CB says it's named after my favorite Bon Jovi song. Interesting. Your Nano novel. That's so cool. Just Eva has joined us. Hey. I love old names that no one loves anymore used in a way that makes people love them again. That's really cute.
So fun. I love that.
But for my fantasy, my favorite characters are, I'm going to try to do these. Kawanda, Kasik, and Nahila. Nahila. That's pretty. Can we do a 30-minute sprint? I need to get 5K today. Let's do this, girl. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. We are winding down, though, so I think we're going to do a 15. I know that Adele Marie is hosting a live stream this evening, though, in a couple hours. So if you want to go over there and get your 5K done, that is what I strongly recommend.
Good luck.
Good luck. Absolutely. I wish. Yeah, but we can't go a ton longer just because I get tired. But absolutely good luck with that. How many minutes? That would be that's interesting, but that's chaotic.
Do the calculation. I don't know how many minutes it is.
I'm assuming
18 and a half.
Okay. It's better than my math was way off, apparently. I was like, yeah, that's less than 10 minutes. Like, no.
Me too, though. It's hard. It's hard to do that kind of, I don't know. I'm not good at it.
Yep, same. I love the recommendation. However, chaos. So I think we're going to do 15.
Reign in the chaos.
We try to like a little bit. It doesn't always work, but Addison said, "Got it. I'm down. Let's do this. I want to stay with you guys. You guys are my favorite. Thank you so much.
Oh,
We're gonna start this 15-minute sprint."
I love the enthusiasm. I'm down.
I do too. All the all caps. Like, thank
Yes.
you. This is the inspiration we need to push through this one for the rest of us. For you to start, but for the rest of us. I just totally like elbowed my desk.
Oh my gosh, I do that all the time.
That's always good. All right, you guys, we are going to do our last sprint of this stream. We are going to do 15 minutes and we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everybody. That is time. Perfect. That was the end of that was the end of sprint number 4 for this stream because English is hard. I got like another page and a half of rereading, which is really good. So moving in the right direction. Yeah. Is the book still going well?
It's good. Yeah, I read like 10 pages, so.
Wow. That's a lot.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't read that fast. So.
Oh, it's funny because I had the complete opposite thought. I was like, I looked at my page count. I was like, 10 pages. Like, I was like, hasn't it been 15 minutes?
But I don't read that fast. That's why.
That's fair. I mean, I don't really have anything to gauge it against, I guess. So I don't really have any way to know.
Sure. Totally.
If you say it's fast, I'll take it.
Yeah, just take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Gio said I decided on a name. The girl's name is going to be Nukia. Nukia. Nice. Awesome. Cool. So there's going to be another stream happening. I like how that sounds.
Stream, that's fun.
Like fun. Eva says TN is a cool name. She says with much bias. Oh, cool. I go by this name outside of online. TN.
Me too.
I really like that. So much positivity.
I love that.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Gio says hashtag Sarah Lebrat is superior. Gio said Brook Writes is a legend. Interesting. That is funny. Michael says 1,111 seconds did sound intimidating to me. My mathematics can be dopey. Same. Math is hard. Did you know 6 and 4 people have a problem with fractions? That's really funny. Yeah, me neither. My issues with spelling. 672, 425, 263. Ooh, Netta passed her halfway point for the 3,000 words today. Nice. Jacqueline edited a whole chapter. Amazing. Wow, there's so much positivity. Addison, this is amazing. Addison got 2,053 words. Thank you, girls. Only 10,000 words left in my manuscript. Is that why you're doing a 10K day?
That's so exciting.
Oh, that's so exciting. Good luck. Tony decides he is not going to rebuild the house in Malibu. Okay, that house is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, with like the circle driveway and like being built on a cliff and stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. He's moving back to New York. Ooh, and Pepper's going with him and got 25 words. Interesting. Got 200 words. Nice. I wrote about 800. I'm about to introduce a caste system, and my main character, Cardinal, has just decided that she wants to assassinate Prince Wilder. We love a good assassination.
Love it.
Yes, girl. Started the next scene. Way to go, Kaylee. I'm almost done with my romance novel. Yes, you got it.
I love it.
I do too. Princessa just passed 18K. CB is at 1,422 words for the day, still doing the chapter by chapter plan. Nice.
Thanks.
Apparently at some point I unplugged my computer. I never realized that.
Oh. Is it dying?
No, I just looked up and noticed that it has red in it, but it's 22% in red, which is not supposed to happen. So Addison says, you guys are awesome. Well, thank you so much. This is probably where we're gonna wrap it up. If you have not yet subscribed to either of our channels, we do live streams pretty much weekly, and so make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button for the YouTube algorithm, but the subscribe button so that you can find our future live write-ins and so that we can all write together and be productive in the future. Brooke, would you like to say anything else before we close out?
Oh, well, sure, if I must. Yeah, so like I said before, I have a channel on YouTube as well. My channel is Brook Writes. I make AuthorTube and BookTube videos. And like Sarah said, I stream every Saturday at 10-ish. So if that's something you're interested in checking out, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you can get notified when I post and when I stream. And yeah.
And as always, you can find Brooke's information down in the description box below. Make sure you go and check out her channel. It was so much fun to have all of you guys here writing with us today, or just doing things, just hanging out today. Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining. I think we're gonna end the broadcast. So we will see you guys next time with another video. Bye.